battle waged that you are not having to fight by Tracy LaRusso. In order to understand what someone with CRPS goes through, you must first know what the disease is about, what someone feels with this disease, how life itself has changed through developing this disease, what the mental effects are from developing this disease and having this disease, and the possible cures that someone could have for this disease. Complex regional pain syndrome, or CRPS, is a very painful yet hidden disease. Unlike a broken bone, an arm in a cast, or a cut on your hand, CRPS is hidden and not shown above the skin, yet it can also be shown above the skin at the same time. CRPS occurs through a physical trauma. This can occur from a cut on the finger to falling off of a ladder. According to National Institute of Neurological Disorders, CRPS is a malfunction between the central and peripheral nervous system by NIH 2017. Through the malfunction of the peripheral and central nervous system, everything becomes more sensitive, where air going against your skin, or you sitting on the couch, or everything that did not hurt before hurts 10 times more now. Everything becomes 10 times more sensitive because the peripheral nervous system sends fake signals. Signals where you would have a sprained ankle, but it actually is just fine, but you feel the pain of the sprained ankle. CRPS can spread up to 70% of the body. People describe their pain as a pins and needle and very heat-like pain, where their skin could feel ice cold to you, but it will feel like a fiery furnace to them. With CRPS, people's limbs and skin can change color. Their limbs can also inflate or be inflated. With CRPS, there is decreased mobility, and the muscles spasm where you cannot control what your muscles or limbs do. With decreased mobility and increased pain, people with CRPS tend to develop mental issues. People with chronic pain are known to develop Great Depression. According to limbic system by intraverse lydi in a patient with CRPS and major depression, a man had developed CRPS in his hands. Leong 2018. The man had no sign of mental effects before he had gotten injured, but after getting injured and not being able to do anything he loves, being in constant pain and not being able to do anything about it, the man became very suicidal. CRPS is also known as the suicide disease. According to CRPS, a new four-letter word from hell, people get judged for having this disease by Douglas 2019. People do not understand what someone with this disease is going through. They say, "I'm sorry, I know how you feel, I understand," but they really do not. They don't know what that person is going through. They don't know what kind of pain. Other people will judge them because they are just faking, they just want attention. They give oddball excuses for why it's not real. They just judge them because it is not shown and it is not noticeable. The pain never stops. With CRPS, the pain is always constant and never goes away. The worst part about this disease is that it does not kill you. With constant pain and not being killed by this disease, it can drive someone over the edge. With CRPS, the pain and the mental effects, there is possible cures for this disease. According to implanted peripheral nerve stimulator, there is no cure for CRPS by Rajendra 2019. The peripheral nerve stimulator, or sympathetic nerve block, is put into the spinal cord, where the gate theory is where the pain signals travel up the spinal cord into the nervous system and brain to tell you where and what hurts, where the pain signal is coming from. For the stimulator, it is put near the gate where it blocks off the pain, where people are not able to sense as much or at all pain from CRPS. Although this is temporary, it is not efficient. You need to go back to the doctor often, time and time again, to be getting injections for this device, so it keeps numbing the pain over time. According to manual therapy, reduces pain behavior and oxidative stress in a model of CRPS type 1, physical therapy is the most effective treatment for CRPS. With CRPS degenerating muscles and nerves, it can be very painful for them to even move. Through physical therapy, it reduces the pain. They become more tolerant to it. Although the pain still is extraordinary, it reduces it for the patient or person. The person regains mobility. Through the infected limbs, they are able to use, either if it's infected in their hands, legs, they are able to regain mobility and go throughout their day, still in pain, but to tolerate it more. It also helps people mentally, because it gives people the effect they know they can get better if they do this. And if they know they can get better, they will get better. This is one of the main attributes to physical therapy. With all these attributes to physical therapy, there is still no cure for CRPS. I hope from now on you all wait to judge someone, because you do not know what's going on underneath. You don't know what someone is going through. You should not judge them because you do not fully understand what is actually happening to them. You should not judge a book by its cover.